Today we're going to be rebuilding a team with one player from every single Premier League team and try and win the Premier League. But the catch is it's completely random and could go horribly wrong. It probably will. Okay, let's get straight into it. We've got the formation. What formation are we going to get? Hopefully it's something good. I mean, it doesn't really matter. We're getting random players, so I don't really mind. Oh, a 5-4-1. You know what, lads? I don't think I've ever used this formation before. This scares me a little bit. I don't know. It might be alright. It might be alright. Right, lads, and we're going to start off with goalkeeper, and we're going to go all the way down to striker. I'm going to go in order, spin the wheel for each Premier League team, and hope we get some good matches. I mean, we could get City, Liverpool, Arsenal all right at the start, and then we could be left with an attack full of like Sunderland players or Leeds players. You know, like we could be left with nothing. This could go horribly wrong, but we'll see. Let's spin the wheel to see who we get for our first goalkeeper. Okay, and spinning the wheel now. Let's see. Please give us someone good. I want at least one decent keeper. And we got Bournemouth. Okay. Right, the annoying thing here, lads, Bournemouth only have 2 goalkeepers. One is Dennis, who is 67 rated. The other is Kepa, who's currently at Arsenal. However, I'm willing to swap Kepa and Neto, because obviously Neto will be returning to Bournemouth, and we'll do a random number generator now to see which one we get. But Kepa is essentially Neto in this situation. I'm trying to keep it as accurate as possible because Kepa is official now at Arsenal. Okay, lads, so I'm about to do the random number generator. 1 to 2. If it's 1, we've got Dennis. If it's 2, we've got Neto. This is a big first pick. It's gonna be, the issue is because it's only 2, I don't actually know if it changes, but I'm clicking my mouse. Boom. It's 1. God damn it. God damn it. Okay, it's 1. There was no dramatics there. It just looked like nothing happened on the screen. It is 1. We've got Dennis. Great. I mean, backup keeper maybe. We'll see who we get in the next one. But there we go, boys. Our first pick is Dennis. Should I put that overall on here just so we know? I feel like maybe, yeah, let's do that. Let's spin the wheel for the next team. Hopefully, I mean, we do really need a good keeper. So someone with a good keeper. And this is the worst thing ever, man. I don't want a Man United keeper. The best we can get is Onana, and it's not great. So we're going to remove Man United. Man United, they have 3 goalkeepers. Now they got Heaton, God, Bayindir, and Onana. You obviously you need Onana in this situation, but Bayindir I'd actually take at this rate. Just don't give me Heaton. If we've got Heaton, we're off to an absolute stinker. We're going to do a little random generator. Now, can we get anything good out of this? Let's generate. It's going to be 3. Okay, we've got Onana. We've got Andre Onana in our starting 11. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, to be honest, boys, but it's the best of a bad situation. Let's be real. That is our Man United pick out the way. Not the best pick we could have got from Man United, but hey, let's be real. There's not loads of good picks. Okay, anyway, let's spin the wheel again. This is going off to an interesting start already. Let's see which team we get for the first of our defending spots, and it's actually going to be Tottenham. This could be alright. Now, the next spot is right back, and this is probably the perfect position to get Spurs, if I'm completely honest. Now, looking here, they actually have 2 registered right backs currently, Spence and Porro. I'm happy with either of them. So it's either 1 or 2. If we get 1, we get Spence. If we get 2, we get Porro. Okay, 3, 2, 1. It's going to be 1. Okay, we get Jed Spence. I will take that. It could have been Porro. That could have been great. But we'll take Jed Spence. Not a bad pick. And the team is shaping up nicely. Let's see who we get for our next right back pick. Come on, come on, come on. I don't know who I really want here, to be honest. I don't really know who we want. We got a Brighton. Okay. Who are Brighton's right backs now? Their right back selections are decent, man. Lamptey or Veltman. I'm surprised Lamptey's rating so low, man. 73 now. But 78 for Veltman is really solid. But again, 2 pretty solid options. I don't mind either of these. I think we're being nice there after an interesting start. Again, it's another 1 to 2, whether we get Lamptey or Veltman. If we get 1, we get Lamptey. If it's 2, we get Veltman. Okay, 3, 2, 1. I've clicked. Okay, I clicked. It was 1. It's still 1. Okay, we got Lamptey. Welcome in. Okay, boys, it's time for our first centre-back pick. We need some big hitters here. I mean, I can't lie, the right back spot, I'm more than happy with. I think that is completely fine. We've actually got a good little thing going there. I feel like a couple young right backs, high potential. that really isn't too bad. Now for the centre-back spot, we obviously want an Arsenal. Arsenal would be great for this one. We're actually going to get Fulham though. Fulham have a couple people we could get. Now we've got a backline of 3, so I don't mind getting a couple lower rated here as long as they like kind of complement each other. Now Anderson I would love, Bassi I would love, Diop I'm fine with, Cuenca I would avoid. But there's at least 2 decent options there, so hopefully we can get 3 or 4. So if you're wondering, oh, why is it 1, 2, 3, 4? Obviously it's just 1 for Cuenca, 2 for Diop, 3 for Bassi, and then 4 for Anderson. So it kind of goes 1, 2, 3, 4. You see what I mean? The higher the number, probably the better, to be honest. But yeah, 1 to 4. Let's generate a number. Let's see what we get. Now we want 4 ideally. 3 or 4 I will take. Let's generate. Boom. It's a 2. 1, 2, which means Diop is going to be joining the team. It's not awful. It's not amazing. I mean, Anderson would have been quality, but hey, you can't get them all. Let's spin the wheel for our next centre-back. Oh my God, please be Liverpool. Please be Liverpool. Okay, hopefully we can get someone good here. I feel like they've got a stinker as well, though. Okay, lads, and this is another team with 4 centre-backs. Kwanzaa, Gomez, Konate, and Van Dijk. Now here, it's just essentially don't get Kwanzaa. But we got to remember, this is our only Liverpool pick of this entire thing. So we need it to work, man. We need it to do us good. Give us a Van Dijk, please, please, please. Konate would be great as well. Gomez, fine, sure, 80 rated. But please not Kwanzaa, man. Let's have a look. The random generator, give us something. 4. It's going to be a 3. You know what? We'll take Konate. Konate is a really solid pick. And there we go. We add Konate to the list of players. That really bolsters the defense now. I'm all right now. You know what? Konate, Spence, Onana. It's not looking awful. And the bench is all right as well. But we got a few more centre-backs to go. So hopefully we can add to this. Give us... to be fair, I'd take Arsenal. But we do need some attacking firepower as well. It's going to be a Burnley centre-back. Not ideal. Now, annoyingly, they've only got 4 centre-backs as well. They actually, I think, recently signed Twanzebe from Ipswich. But he's obviously not in the game just yet. Well, not at Burnley just yet. But yeah, he's not an option, annoyingly. So we don't have very much here. I think we take Bayer. Estev I don't know much about. Bayer's the only one I've actually used here. They're all pretty mid. But again, boys, it is a random generator of 4. Let's see which one we get. Boom. It's gonna be... Oh, God. It's 1. That is the worst one we could have got. We're getting Worrell, boys.
Oh, hell no, man. What the...
48 acceleration. Nice. It's not great. Okay, we need a bit more centre-back luck. Just give us one more decent centre-back. I'm trying to think who there still is. There's a couple. Like Newcastle might be alright, but Newcastle we kind of want like an attacker or midfielder ideally. So again, I don't know what we go for here. Let's spin the wheel. Let's see who we end up getting for our penultimate centre-back. It is actually going to be Arsenal. I'm happy with this, but I'm also a bit wary that we're running out of big teams right now in the attacking positions. That could be a big thing here. But Arsenal's not bad. It is not bad at all for a centre-back. Now, obviously, we have 3 main centre-backs here. Kivior, Saliba, Gabriel. Annoyingly, like White doesn't constitute, Timber, Tomiyasu, Calafiori. None of them constitute as a centre-back. I'm doing it purely by what they are on here. Saliba or Gabriel, man. Just don't give me Kivior. I love Kivior in real life, but in the game, Saliba or Gabriel take this to the next level. We're going to generate. It's 1 to 3 this time. 3, 2, 1. Boom. It's a 2. The career mode gods are with us today. We have got William Saliba. Come on, boys. I'm surprised he's 2 and not 3, to be honest, but we will take that. Saliba and Konate, a bit of French link up there at the back. That is not bad at all. Again, we got one more centre-back position to fill, but right now, 87 and 85, these two are going to be carrying our defence. Anyway, it doesn't really matter who we get now. We've got 2 sick centre-backs in that back 5. Back 5, it's insane. But let's see who our last centre-back will be. We're getting along this line gradually. We're going to see how well this team does. Oh my god, oh my god. Okay. Ooh. I thought for a second it was going to be Man City then, and I was going to get very, very stressed. Saying that, we've still got Forest, we've still got Villa, we've still got Newcastle, Chelsea. There's a lot of good players here still. Brentford as well. You know, That's fine. But Wolves, a Wolves centre back. Oh my god, lads, there are so many Wolves centre backs. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 Wolves centre backs. Do they have enough? I don't know. But the range is very scary. Pond is 57. 57 overall. Really don't want that. And to be honest, it only goes as high as 77. This is actually a really stinky pick. The best we can really get is probably Totti. I mean, not talking about ratings, but like I probably the one I'd prefer. But yeah, lads, okay, 1 to 9. So this is a big switch up. The fact most of the others have been 1 to 3, 1 to 4 maybe. Right, we're going to generate, let's see, 1 to 9. It's going to be 8. It's going to be 8. Who's 8? Hold on. So let's just count this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You know what? Bueno. Definitely not the worst out of them. Not my favourite player. I don't enjoy him massively on this game. But out of all of them picks, one of the better ones. So we will take Bueno. Okay, and that completes our centre backs. We're going to move on to left backs now, and then we get into the midfield. There's only a few midfielders, then right mid, left mid, and striker. But let's get the left backs done and dusted. Let's see this. It feels like the teams are running out really quickly here. It's because there were so many people in the back line because we have a back five. It's going to be Chelsea left back. Chelsea left back's alright. You know what? Chelsea left back is more than alright because it's only Cucurella. There's no other left back options, which is mental. Although saying that, Chilwell was only on loan at Palace, so technically there is 2. Chilwell is also Chelsea. I'm going to count Chilwell because I feel like I can't just give myself Cucurella. We're going to count Fofana as Chilwell, and we're going to do 1 and a 2. Just a 1 and 2. I want to be fair with these picks, lads. I don't want it just to be like you get the best player. If there's a player on loan that I know is on loan, we'll try our best to make it fair. We're going to generate the number. If it's 1, we're getting Chilwell. If it's 2, we're getting Cucurella. 2 decent options though. It's going to be 2. We get Cucurella anyway, but we've done it fairly, okay? And lads, I can't lie, this back line is really coming along now. Genuinely better than I thought it would be. The only issue is the attackers. The attackers is going to be the biggest thing here. I think you can kind of get away with a couple lower rated defenders, which we don't really have. Like, we've got a couple on the bench maybe, but overall it's a pretty solid back line. We're going to get one more left back as well. Now this is where I don't want a good player here. I've got Cucurella. Don't give me like a City or something. I don't want like a Gvardiol. I don't need that, okay? Just give me Leeds or Sunderland. Give me one of them. I don't mind that. Okay, let's spin the wheel. We've still got all of the Do we have all of the relegation sides still? No, we just got Sunderland and Leeds. And it's going to be Sunderland. Okay, you know what? I asked for it and I got it. Now, apologies, Sunderland fans. I don't fully know any transfers or anything that you boys are doing. So apologies if one of these players is left or you brought another left back in. I mean, to be honest, you've got 5 left backs, so probably not. But yeah, apologies if one of these have left and then we do get them. But Sirkin is the one that I've actually used the most. We did do a Sunderland career mode on Twitch. Check out the Twitch if you haven't already. But yes, Sirkin is actually a decent left back. I would love to get him in as kind of our backup. But to be honest, Elise is alright. Helge is alright. I think Brainbridge is the only one I'd be a bit annoyed at. All the others are pretty good backup. So we're going to do 1 to 5. Let's see who we get. We ideally want 5 here or any, to be honest. 5 is great. 5 is great. Sirkin, welcome to the team. Very good selection from Sunderland, that. And that is the back line done with. What a team so far. Now, centre mids. I'm going for centre mids because of the formation. It kind of rules out DMs and cams. Obviously, if a team only has DMs or cams, then we might have to play around with that. But ideally, just centre mids for this position. So, we might miss out on a few banging players here. Right, let's spin the wheel for our first midfielder. Who will it be? It's going to be a Leeds player, a Leeds centre mid. Interesting. And what's even more interesting is this is exactly what I was just talking about. Leeds don't have any centre mids. They've got 3 DMs and they've got 2 cams. So what we're going to do, we're just going to include all of them. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to go 4 and 5. So we use all of the midfield options that they've actually got, apart from the wide players, because we'll get onto them later. But yeah, some interesting picks there. I mean, they're all probably going to be backup, but Aronson's a really, really exciting talent. I don't mind Gruev either. Tanaka I don't know much about, but again, rating wise I would take, and to be honest, like stats wise, looks very good. So we're going to do 1 to 5 again here. 3, 2, 1, click. It is 5. Okay, it didn't look like it changed again. I definitely clicked. Okay, but that was 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Aronson. Okay, Aronson has a cam option. Again, I think it's a really solid pick, man. Obviously not a centre mid, but a cam is fine. I think that's all right. The only annoying thing with this is we only have 3 centre mids. Like we can only get 3 of them. So we at least need one of these to be good. It's 2 in the middle. So yeah, at least one of these need to be good. But Aronson's not awful. For a Leeds pick, really not bad. Let's spin the wheel. I think a Newcastle would be great for this. Newcastle or Forest maybe? I mean, City's not bad. Not bad. I'm just thinking, is Rodri a centre mid or DM? Rodri is a DM. This is one of the ones I thought I might miss out on. To be honest, boys, I mean, it's really annoying though, because like he would still fit the team, but I kind of already have said that if there are centre mid options, we should just do centre mids, and there is 5 of them, and they're all really good apart from O'Reilly, who yeah would be really frustrating here, because there's Kovacic, Gundogan, Silva, and De Bruyne. I mean, boys, let me know. I mean, if we might do another one of these kind of videos, but let me know, should I include the DMs and the cams even though it doesn't fit with the formation? Maybe. I think it feels bad, especially leaving DMs out of like this formation, but I'm gonna do it. I've already committed to it. We'll only include them if there's only like 1 centre mid pick or it's really rough, but 5 is fine. We're gonna, yeah, okay. Now it's been 2 5s back to back. I don't think we're going to get lucky and get De Bruyne as 5 again, but we're going to generate it now. Ideally, I mean, you just don't want 1 really. And we got 3. Okay, who's 3? 3 is actually Gundogan. So Gundogan comes into the midfield. Don't mind that pick at all. 84 rated. Not awful. I'm happy with that. That's solid. Again, there's a lot of other very good players at City. That's a bit annoying that we couldn't get there, but it is what it is. To be honest, it is what it is, okay? Gundogan, 84 rated. Overall wise, solid. But we have 1 more centre mid spot to take up. Hopefully it can be someone who can partner with Gundogan well. Now this is where I hope we do get probably a Newcastle or Villa. I think Newcastle or Villa would be great in this situation for centre mids. I'm just trying to think. I mean, it's gonna be Villa. Okay. We need to get some luck here, like a Tielemans or someone like that would be unreal. Okay, lads, so there's actually only 2 centre mid spots right now. Do we include the DMs and the cam as well? I'm thinking potentially we do. Although I can just go with the centre mid. This is difficult because I'd actually be happy with Barkley or Tielemans. That I don't really mind. Obviously, it adds in Rodgers. It also adds in Onana, Bogard, and Kamara. I think all of these options are fine. Bogard obviously a little bit less, but I think we add them all in. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We leave out the wide players. I think we do 6 for this one. I just feel like if there's not many centre mids, it's more exciting to put more players in the mix, to be honest. Especially, this could still give me a stinker here. If we get 1, I will cry. 3, 2, 1, click. It's a 2. Who's a 2? 2 is actually Onana. I don't mind this pick at all. Obviously, we could have got a Kamara 83 rated, Tielemans 83. Rodgers would have been sick as well. I know it's out of position slightly, but still, you know what? Onana's solid in the midfield. We will take that all day long. Okay, and that is our midfield done. You know what? Really solid picks in there. I think it could have been a lot worse. Right mid time. So with the right mids, obviously the formation has right mid, has a left mid. It's not wingers. However, if we do land on a team that again has maybe one of these, then we might incorporate if they've got wingers as well. So we'll have a look. It's kind of team dependent right now. But there's not many teams left, boys. There is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 teams left. And the 6 teams are Everton, Newcastle, Forest, West Ham, Palace, and Brentford. I mean, there's still some big players in this, man. We could still get Isaac, Gordon, Bowen, Mbuemo, Visa. I mean, there's some great players in this still. I don't know where Eze plays as well, to be honest. But let's have a look who we get for this first right mid pick. Is it a right mid pick? I think so. But Palace. Now, right mid-wise is looking really rough. I'll be real with you boys. It's looking really rough. I thought maybe we'd get a few better options here, but yeah, it's not great. We got Kapora, Ebiowe, I don't know how you say his name, Esse, and if we include a right wing, which we probably should, Uma Chibueze as well. So yeah, it's not great. The highest rated we could physically get is 70 in this round. And also, if we landed on left wing, by the way, we don't even have a player. I'm just saying, there would be no player. They don't even have any left mid, left wing. That's mental. So we're going to do a random generator of 4 this time. 3, 2, 1, click. And it's 4. Okay, so that means we actually get the player out of position. Uma Chibueze. Yeah, not ideal that. Really not ideal. That's the worst pick we've had so far, annoyingly. But let's just pray for a good right mid, right winger. That's all we need right now. Just someone. Give me hope that we've got something in attack, because I'm getting a bit nervous now. We've actually done all right up to this point. Right mid, we're going to get Brentford. Ooh, shit, boys. It is only one option for us, and it is Mbuemo. I think we just have to take Mbuemo at this stage. I don't think there's anyone else who we can actually bring into the mix at all here, because there's not even any other right-sided player. It is simply centre mid-central, and then it goes straight into one right winger. So we're going to have to take Mbuemo just on a technicality. We're going to take that, okay? If you get annoyed at me, you can't, okay? Don't. To be honest, it kind of balances out. Palace had 4 right wingers, and they were all awful. So at least Brentford only had 1, and it was a very decent one. So that's the best. Okay, right mid is sorted. Left mids now. Okay, left mids. I don't know who we want here. We're going to get Newcastle now. Gordon would be sick. Gordon, and we actually could cook. But I don't actually know who else they have. Do they have Barnes? To be honest, boys, it's another team with not that many options, and it's only Barnes and Gordon. Both great picks, honestly. In the situation that we're in, solid picks. They have no left mids, which is, again, annoying. We're going to have all players out of position, but Barnes or Gordon, 1 or 2. Simple as. 3, 2, 1, boom. It's going to be 2. Anthony Gordon. Come on. That's a big pick. Gordon and Mbuemo on the wings. I mean, that's quality. I can't lie, boys. If there was like a couple Newcastle players I could have chosen, it would have been Bruno, Gordon or Isak. So I'm really happy with that. That has played out absolutely perfectly. We still need another left mid option, and we still have a couple teams to choose from. West Ham, Forest or Everton. And then we're left with 2 strikers. In terms of strikers, I'm just looking at what we've got left. See, Forest, I was going to say Chris Wood would have been quite good, but Forest left wingers. Now, we've got another 2 selections here. We've got Sosa or Hudson-Odoi. Again, very decent, man. Actual left mids this time. They've got no left wingers or anything. But again, obviously, we want Hudson-Odoi, but Sosa's actually solid. A solid backup. 3, 2, 1, click. And it's a 2. Okay. Hudson-Odoi, welcome aboard. Now all we have left, lads, are the strikers. We only have West Ham and Everton left, so our choices are very limited. But so far, the attack actually very solid, boys. I'm very surprised at how good this team could look once we've got it all set up. Now they're both going to be striker, but we'll just quickly see who we're going to be looking at first. Obviously it doesn't really matter, to be honest, but it's going to be Everton first. Okay, now Everton have 4 strikers, actually some alright options here. Calvert-Lewin, solid. Beto, Brozier I'd actually take, or Chermity. I mean, both I actually probably prefer over Calvert-Lewin, to be honest. I'd actually take a Brozier at this rate, but to be honest, no bad options here. They're all fine. I mean, Chermity obviously lowest rated, but it's 71 or 76. It's not crazy, boys. Let's do a random generator. 3, 2, 1, boom. It is number 4, which is Beto. Beto, best rated. Probably not even the best player there, though. I don't know. Is that harsh? But obviously, lads, we still can't complain. Beto is still the best pick we physically could have got from Everton. So we will take that. We now just have West Ham to look at. They have 4 strikers. Ings, Ferguson, Antonio and Fulkrug. Now, Fulkrug is the highest rated. Probably one of the least ones I want. I'd want Antonio here. Antonio would be brilliant. Ferguson, annoyingly, is 73 rated, by the way. What happened to Ferguson? But Antonio is the one we want. We want to get a 3 next go, ideally. Okay, 3, 2, 1, boom. It's a 2. A 2 leaves us with Evan Ferguson. You know what? He was once a hot prospect. We can get him back to the glory days. It's not awful, okay? Right, lads, and this is your Premier League winning squad right here. I'm going to cut now. When I'm back, we will see the entire team in a career mode, ready for the new season. Right, lads, and this is the team that we ended up with. It is not that bad, okay? It could have been a lot worse. We have Onana in goal. We've got Jed Spence on the right, Saliba, Kanate, Bueno, Cucurella. I mean, Bueno, the only thing that I think is letting us down. We've also got Diop, of course, we could chuck in. Bit of a 50-50 coin toss there. Onana, Gundogan in midfield. Obviously, Aronson as well can play there. Onana does get a -2 because he's a DM, but it's not the end of the world. And Buemo gets a -1 on the right wing, but again, not the end of the world. And great right wing option. Gordon on the other side, and then Ferguson up top, as well as Beto. You've got Hudson-Odoi as well. The bench is looking real stacked right now. Aronson, Sirkin, Lamptey. It's looking all right, boys. We're going to sim the entire season, see how we get on. Obviously, the goal in this challenge video is to win the Premier League. Whether this team can, we will see. We're going to hold on to all the players as much as possible, so they could grow, they could all improve, they could actually get to a good level, hopefully, fingers crossed. But let's jump to the end of the season and see how we got on. Okay, guys, and the first season has came to an end, and I'm looking at the top right, and it's not looking good. We're in the red. Luckily, we've got no sacking on, otherwise this could have been done already. But looking at this month of fixtures, barring a cup loss to City, which I assume maybe that was a semi-final potentially, pretty decent. I mean, all wins, and going back, I mean, a couple wins, a loss. It doesn't seem too bad. I mean, what went wrong? Let's have a quick look. First of all, we finished second, classic. I mean, just behind City, 85 points. By 1 point, by the way. By 1 point. And we had better goal difference. So, you know what? I think that's a dub. I mean, it's not crazy points tally, but we came second by 1 point. So we were in it till the end, which I'm happy with. Moving on to the FA Cup, it was actually the final we lost against City. So again, City just outdoing us. Like, it's annoying, but hey, you can lose out. You can lose out to them. So again, we've got to the final. We've finished second again. Ole, all of that. Now, in terms of the Carabao Cup, Man United won that. I don't know where we finished. Let's just scroll back and see where we are. I mean, ooh, we seem to be nowhere to be seen. Hold on, where are we? Well, how early did we go out? We went out to Chelsea in round 3. Okay, so yeah, we didn't do great in the Carabao. And in terms of the Champions League, Man City won that as well. They've won the treble. Okay, I mean, there's not much we can do against a City treble winning team. They beat Bayern in the final. We actually got to the... Oh my god, where are we? Okay, right. We only made the playoffs. We didn't even get through the playoffs against Rangers. Right, that is really bad. Damn. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I'm not surprised we're in the red. That is bad. Not getting out of the group. I mean, we finished 13th in the league table, which is again not great. But this is what we really wanted to see after season 1 was the stats. How did people perform? Are there anyone who's improved? Anyone who's got worse in the team? Let's look right now. So in terms of appearances, is there anything surprising here? Not really. I mean, in terms of the lesser games played, doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Onana actually played the most. Same with Kanate. I mean, most of these played 55 games. In terms of goals, our highest scorer was Anthony Gordon, and then it was Mbeumo. Beto actually done all right. 21 goals. You know what? It's not awful. 21 goals, 2 assists, but 32 goals, 13 assists for Gordon, and 28 and 13 for Mbeumo. It's pretty decent, actually. I mean, I'm glad that we did pick these two in the end. And Beto, not the best striker. I mean, Ferguson didn't get loads of game time, sadly, but he did go up by 2. But Beto, yeah, I mean, if we had a 6th striker, I think maybe we win the league. With these two, it's a bit more difficult. But saying that, we've got two very decent goal scoring wingers. So, I mean, that helps massively. Not to mention, by the way, Gundogan got 11 goals and 12 assists. That also has to be mentioned. Also, lads, you might realise, you probably haven't realised, but I have also made Gordon a left mid, and Mbeumo a right mid, and Onana a centre mid, just so they work better in the system when we're simming the games. So it did take quite a few weeks to be able to actually change that, but we have managed to change it. So yeah, that could change something next season. Maybe they're a little bit better if they're in the right positions and there's no minuses. Right, okay, and we're gonna end season 1 there, and we're gonna sim straight through to the end of season 2. Again, let's just blast through this. The whole team selection process took so long. I think let's just blast through seasons now and hopefully win the Premier League. I mean, that's the main goal. Okay, lads, and season 2 has come to an end. Now, the bar at the top is not red anymore. It's orange. So I guess we've done slightly better, maybe. But I guess it would have been like green or something if we won the league. Champions League, I would have seen a Champions League here. I would have seen a final or cup somewhere here. I don't see that, okay? Which probably not a good thing. Okay, right. Well, we finished 4th this season. So we've actually got quite a bit worse. 69 points as well. By the way, winning the league with 78 points is crazy, but City do win it again. Liverpool behind them, then it's United behind them. So luckily we still got Champions League, because mental if we didn't. But we only got it by a few goal difference on Spurs, who, if I crouch down, you can see just had slightly less. We did actually manage to beat Man City in the Community Shield though, so we do have our first piece of silverware with this team, which is yeah, pretty sick. In terms of the FA Cup, Chelsea did win it on penalties in the end. We actually got knocked out again by City. City are just destroying this whole thing, man. We lost to them in the semi-finals, which is really annoying. Oh my god, mate, Man City, the bane of our existence. Carabao Cup, Wolves actually won it. Wolves beat Millwall in the final, which is pretty fun. Where did we finish in this? I mean, I'm keep going down. It's not looking good. Is it a round 3 again? It's a round 3 again. We lost to Palace at home as well. Oh my god. And then in terms of the Champions League, Real Madrid actually beat Villarreal. Oh no, oh no, don't say we got playoffs again. We did get playoffs again, and we lost to Leverkusen. That's so frustrating. Anyway, right, let's have a look at some of the stats. How did the players perform? Did anyone go up in rating? That's what we want to see now, because it doesn't look awful. It doesn't look awful. Okay, guys, so our top scorer this season, by actually less than I thought, is Mbeumo. So Mbeumo and Gordon both getting up there again. 22 goals and 4 assists this time. Not as prolific, hence we didn't do as well in the league. Although Mbeumo went up by 2 and Gordon went up by 3. So he's 88 rated now. Mbeumo's 86, which is really nice. Beto went up by 2 as well. Gundogan again went down, but 12 goals, 15 assists. Gundogan at 36 is still doing the work, which is great to see. Even Spence, 8 goals, 7 assists, went up by 2. Onana went up by 3. I mean, a lot of our players did go up. I mean, if I just scroll down, you can see Saliba and Konate both 89 rated now, which is sick. But overall, if we look at the team now, I mean, it's on paper very, very strong. I think the only issue really is Gundogan. Maybe we try and get Aronson in for next season. We might have to make him a centre mid though, because the issue is he's out of position. But Aronson is still only 26, so he can still develop. So maybe we work on that for next season. Maybe that's the play. Gundogan done really well though, so it's also like, do we risk it? Again, without further ado, let's get into season 3. Let's see how we've done it in the 3rd season. Can we improve, or will we keep going downhill? Hopefully we can bounce back. I mean, a few of the players are higher rated now, but it doesn't seem to be doing much. So, but yeah, we will see. Let's quickly skip to that now. And just like that, season 3 has come to an end. And guys, I don't think we've done much better, if I'm honest. We're still orange up the top there. Although I would say we do still have a Champions League fixture on the screen. We drew with Real Madrid, which I assume knocked us out, because there's no final here. Sad to see. A couple things to note before we do actually go into things, because let's just address the elephant in the room. We didn't win the league again. However, we did come 2nd again. Oh my god, Man City, stop this. By 1 point. We drew 15 games. City drew 16 games. I don't know what's going on in the league, if I'm honest. It's mental. I mean, who finished bottom of the league? Let's actually have a look. Sheffield United, Brentford, and Everton all got relegated. But yeah, what a weird season. And we drew with bottom of the table, Sheffield United as well, which if we just won that, we would have bloody won the league. So it's very annoying. But lads, we've got an issue. We have got an issue, which I saw at the start of the season. And obviously, because we're simming through anyway, there was no way that we could actually do much about it. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Now, there are 2 players right now that are going to be heading off, which leaves us in a very tricky predicament because we already don't have a big squad as it is. We're not going to be able to field like full sub benches anymore. So Gundogan is retiring. Really annoying, 37 years old. Obviously, this will be the last month that he's here. Aronson wasn't getting enough game time and he forced a move. And I tried to renegotiate. Didn't let me, annoyingly, and now it's just like completely gone. So that's a big issue because he was going to be the one replacing Gundogan. However, I was thinking ahead, and this might work, this might not work, but otherwise we wouldn't have any more centre mids. I have actually set up a development plan to make Spence a centre mid. Now you might think that is mental, but he is just one of the only players I could really see becoming like a centre mid, and he's a good rating as well. We've also got Lamptey as backup, so Lamptey would come in. But so we're going to change his position now. He's currently an 84 rated. I don't know what this will really do. It actually made him an 85. Okay, so he's an 85 rated now. What we'll do, we'll try and boost him up as much as possible here. Maybe a box-to-box or a deep line playmaker could be good. Let's train him in box-to-box and see how he gets on. And in terms of what that looks like in the team, Spence sits really nicely in the midfield. Actually probably bolsters that position a little bit more. I think Lamptey, he won't take away too much. I think he's still a very solid player at the back. And as you can see, Kanate and Saliba are over 90 rated now, which also helps massively. And Kukurea 87 and Nana 86. I've realised as well, we haven't actually looked at how we got on in the other competitions, so we'll have a quick look now. So Man United actually won the FA Cup. They beat West Ham on penalties. We came, let's have a look. Oh no, no. Round 4 against Chelsea, we got knocked out. That doesn't bode well. Right, League Cup. We won the League Cup. We've actually won a piece of silverware. That's not the Community Shield. Beautiful. Right, we've beaten Newcastle. We've at least got something to show for it. But, I mean, what was our journey there? We beat Birmingham City 7-3 on aggregate, which is cool. We beat Spurs as well and Plymouth. So, I mean, it's not the hardest road to a win, but, hey, we take it. Now, this is the big one. Champions League. Real Madrid did end up winning it against Bayern Munich. We got knocked out 4-3 on aggregate by Real Madrid, which isn't the worst thing, to be honest. I mean, did we have any big fixtures? We did beat Atletico 4-0 on aggregate, which is pretty cool. And also PSG 6-4 on aggregate. So, you know what, some big results in there. That's not a bad Champions League campaign, to be honest. Now, stats-wise, our top scorer this season was actually Gordon with 30 goals and 9 assists. And Mbeumo got 29 and 9 assists as well. So these two are honestly killing it for us. Obviously, Onana done really well as well. Looking at this, 15 goals and 13 assists for a centre mid. Unreal. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of the ratings have went up massively. Gordon is a 90 rated, and Mbuemo's 88, Onana's 88. The team is still growing, which is really good. But obviously, yeah, losing a couple players isn't great. But with the new addition in midfield, I do really want to see how we get on in the 4th season. Obviously, Gundogan leaving is a massive one. So possibly, I feel like we'll do worse, but also some of these players being over 90 rated now surely still keeps us in and around the title. Can we still win the Premier League? We're so close, man. We've been so close. Please. Okay, guys, and season 4 has come to an end. And as you can see up there, we are in the green, which could be a good thing. I don't know. Right, lads, I was excited for a second. We finished 6th. We have finished 6th. We finished on 64 points. This is awful. We also lost the FA Cup final to Leicester. Just to rub salt on the wounds. Like, this is crazy, man. Right, did we do anything in the League Cup? Give me that. We did win the League Cup. Right, we've got back-to-back League Cups. Great. Should I be celebrating this? Probably not, to be honest. Sure. Man City did end up winning the Champions League, and we got knocked out by Barca in the semi. So again, We done all right getting to the semi-finals. Obviously, sad we didn't win it. I'm just more frustrated that we finished sixth. Like I'm seeing the green up top there, and I'm thinking maybe we've done well. We just haven't. Having a quick look at the goal scorers, and Evan Ferguson has actually scored the most goals for us this season, which is the first time, which is pretty cool. I'm hoping Ferguson like develops a little bit faster now. Beto was playing a lot of games just because of the ratings, but Ferguson has kind of leapfrogged him now. He's went up by 2, which is good. Gordon has went up by 1, 27 goals, 9 assists is great. And Mbeumo has went up by 2, so he's 90 rated now, which is sick. 25 goals again and 8 assists. I mean, Mbeumo and Gordon have been carrying this save completely. And Bueno, who actually hasn't moved once this entire save, has went up by 2, which is also great. Now, it was probably a step back that season. Let's be real, 6th place isn't great. But again, I mean, the points wise, pretty similar. All the teams seem to be pretty lackluster in terms of the amount of points it takes to win a title. So I'm just hoping luck's on our side next season. I mean, I'm trying to do this challenge till we win the Premier League, or physically probably can't win the Premier League. So I don't know how many seasons this will be. But yeah, it takes a while to sim through these seasons. So drop a like, please, guys. But also to mention, like, runners up in the FA Cup, won the League Cup, and then semi-finals Champions League. Cup competitions with such a thin squad. I'm surprised that we're still competing on all fronts, to be honest. Anyway, let's sim to the end of Season 5 and see if our luck's changed, see if we can bounce back. Also, we won't have the Champions League next season, so hopefully that actually helps the squad a little bit to chill a little bit more instead of playing Real Madrid, PSG, all of them lads. So yeah, that could also help, hopefully. Okay, lads, and Season 5 has come to an end, and as you can see on your screen just here, we have lost the Conference League. We haven't even won the Conference League. But to be fair, why Bayern Munich in the Conference League? That is mental. Okay, anyway, in terms of the standings in the league, we came 5th this time, 67 points. Again, we seem to just be getting around 67 points. FA Cup wise, Palace actually beat Hull in that one. Where did we come? We actually lost to Palace, so sure, okay. I swear to God, if we've won the League Cup, oh my God, boys, we've won the League Cup. We beat City to it 3 years in a row. We've won the Carabao. I mean, am I happy about it? I genuinely am not. And then Conference League, obviously we did lose to Bayern. Did we play anyone big? We beat Shakhtar Donetsk 6-1 on aggregate. Just unlucky that we had Bayern in this competition. I think we should have probably won it. Now, other sad news, lads. Worrell is going to be leaving. I think he was pushing for a move away. I didn't actually see anything pop up, but I didn't get any option to negotiate with him at the start of the season, so I don't actually know what happened there. But it said release player from the get-go, so yeah, I'm not sure. But anyway, it's going to be another player leaving, which is really annoying. But stats wise, let's have a quick look at who scored the most for us. It was Gordon with 32 goals, 15 assists. Went up to 92 now, and Buemo's went up to 91 with 31 goals. I mean, these two, I keep saying every season, but they're sick. Ferguson has went up by 3 now to 85, which is really nice to see. Kukurea up by 2, so 91 rated now. That's kind of mad. Onana's a 90. Lamptey's went up by 3. Spence up by 2. So again, he's thriving in midfield. Very happy about this. 13 assists, by the way. And again, by the way, Bueno has went up by 2. Again. And Onana in goal is an 89. So there's some really good growth, but it's just not enough, boys. Anyway, let's get to the end of Season 6 and see if we have improved any more. Please, man, like 6th and then 5th. I mean, have we ruined it? Have we squandered our chance of winning this league? We might have. If this one is like a 6th or 7th again, I think maybe we have to call it, because I just don't know if we're going to hit it. Okay, Season 6 comes to an end, and as you can see on the screen right now, we didn't win the Europa League, which is a shame. We did actually beat Lyon. We got to the final, and we lost to AC Milan 2-1. Big shame. We're also looking bad at the top of the moment. We've got orange, so I don't know what that means for the league. But let's have a look. Let me just come out of here. Oh my God, boys. We have won the Premier League with this team, and what a season. Oh my God. We like I said last season, I don't think we even broke 70 points. We have hit 95 points. We have won the league by what, like 22 points? That is insane. What the hell? I genuinely was not expecting this. We have destroyed the Premier League this season. I mean, the Prem is a bit weird anyway. Villa and Brighton are in the top 4. If we scroll all the way down, Norwich, Coventry and West Ham get relegated. I mean, challenge done. We've done it. We've won the Premier League. Have we won anything else this season? That is the big question. But wow, I'm really surprised. Unbelievable. We didn't win the FA Cup. Brighton did win the FA Cup. We actually made it to... Boys, we got knocked out by Wickham in round 3. I mean, we probably barely played a match. Like, that's probably why we won the league. Now, the Carabao Cup, Liverpool won it. We didn't win it 4 seasons in a row. What a shame. And we also, of course, lost the final. But the big one is this. I still can't get over 95 points, 31 wins, 2 draws, 5 losses. I mean, that is pretty incredible. 31 wins is insane. 48 goal difference to Man City's 24. Decent. Right, let's have a look at the stats because I'm so intrigued. Okay, guys, and Mbeumo has been brilliant. 31 goals for him. Gordon, 28 goals, 14 assists. Ferguson, 28 goals. Jed Spence, up to 90 rated now. He's 30 years old. 10 goals, 11 assists, which is insane. Kukurea, 8 goals, 6 assists. Again, for a fullback, incredible. Onana, 8 goals, 9 assists. Lamptey, 7 goals. Saliba, 5 goals, 6 assists. I mean, everyone was chipping in this season. And, I mean, everyone has just put in a shift to win this league. I mean, this is great to see. What a result for this challenge. I mean, if you want me to do this challenge again, we could get a completely new set of players and see how long it takes them. It took us 6 seasons with this set of players, and I think this is a really good set of players, to be honest. But it ends with Ferguson also going up by 2. Saliba 93, Kanai 94. But guys, this is the Premier League winning team, and what an absolute gem of a team this has turned out to be. I mean, put one unreal centre-back here, and it's craziness. I'm really impressed with myself, to be honest, for changing Spence to a centre-mid, especially with both of our midfielders going. I think that saved the save, to be honest, because otherwise we were screwed. Also, I have no idea who this guy is. I think they just added him because we didn't have space on the bench. Does the game do this? I genuinely didn't know that it done this, but I have no idea who this guy is. I feel bad for Hudson-Odoi, by the way, as well. Didn't get loads of game time. Still 83 rated, but yeah, he just couldn't fit in when I've got Gordon and Mbeumo. I mean, maybe we could have made him into a striker or something, maybe in another word, but Ferguson done really well. But yeah, guys, if you want to see me do another series like this, do let me know down below, and make sure to subscribe to both my YouTube and follow my Twitch as well, because we stream loads of career mode stuff on there as well. But yeah, big up for watching, and I will see you next time. Thank you very much. See you later, guys.